Very first Friday virtual edition. First Friday Live. That's what we call it, right, Joe?
Perkasie Live First Friday Edition.
There you go. I'm Corey Media with PBR Productions and
Joe Furry, Director of Development for Perkasie Town Improvement Association.
So, yeah, unfortunately, with everything going on right now, we couldn't have the events that we've been having normally on most First Fridays. And staying true to it, it rained on again First Friday. But you know what? Today we're trying to actually bring you something new to get people excited about the First Fridays in the future and let you know that we didn't forget about you. So, Joe, tell us a little bit about what we got going on this week.
Well, we really have a fun night planned. First of all, I want to thank you and Nate and your staff for the amazing technology that you're putting forth tonight. This is more than just your typical Zoom call, as everybody can see.
We're glad to be here.
And it's really cool. I feel like a celebrity here. I'm not sure whether it's the SpaceX or Johnny Carson, but it's cool either way. I also need to thank our events committee, Robin Schilling, Sonia Martinez, Kim Bartels. They did a heck of a lot of work to put this show together. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of things planned. We have some music, we have some magic, we have some mixology, and we have some interviews. And we have a couple of really cool videos at the end, so make sure you stay tuned. And also at 7 p.m., even though it's not going to be part of the broadcast here, we have a tribute night with Tom Shields. Certainly should remember Tom's name from his time at the Perk. You still have time to register. We have about 12 teams so far, and you have until about 6:30 to register. The best thing you can do, Venmo a $10 fee, Tom-Shields-24. He'll send you the code to get in.
It'll be a lot of fun. We have some cool prizes, including this wonderful Disney-themed gift basket from Jenny Wren Travel of Perkasie. If you need somebody to play in your Disney trip, Jenny's the one to do it. She's also my daughter-in-law.
Well, other than music and magic, we do have another M today with us. We've got a message from the mayor.
Exactly, and let's hear it.
John Hollenbach. I'm privileged to be the mayor of Perkasie, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to say thank you to all the essential workers and all those who, the first responders from the police department to the fire department to the EMTs, our medical professionals, and of course the essential workers of the delivery people, grocery store clerks, and so on. Also, I want to thank all of the residents of Perkasie and the businesses. All of you have hung in there, you have supported each other and really come together at the same time honoring the social distancing. So thank you for that. And I want to take this time to introduce to you the Penridge Community Recovery Fund. We have formed this state nonprofit charitable organization, the purpose of which is to allow you to give funds to the Penridge Community Recovery Fund so that that fund then can support financially places like the Penridge Meals on Wheels, the Penridge Fish, the Dublin Food Pantry, and so on. These organizations have had their resources depleted or they need to increase their resources so that they can help families in our community and also to help some businesses. Additionally, we do have the opportunity to buy certain products like takeout boxes, masks, sanitizers, and so forth to help the businesses as they go through the phases of reopening. So please take the opportunity, take a look at our website, which should be posted on the screen, and give a donation to the Penridge Community Recovery Fund, and in that way you can help many of the charitable organizations in the Penridge area and many of the small businesses. Thank you again for hanging in there and working together. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Mayor Hollenbach, for that wonderful message. Right now, we all have to stick together more than ever. Definitely support your local businesses, support small. And this week we're in yellow, right, Joe?
Exactly. It's a great thing for our businesses. Our restaurants, our retail stores are now able to have some different arrangements for servicing their customers. So make sure you check their website. Make sure you check their Facebook pages. They're constantly updating and giving you the most up-to-date information. Before we get to our first of two performances by our magician, I want to let you know that we have Kim Bartels and Karen Kemmerer of Remax 440 have donated a $50 gift card to the Perkasie business of your choice. To win it, all you have to do is leave a comment below. At about 6:50 tonight, we'll draw a random name. We'll get in touch. You'll get that $50 gift card. Thank you, Kim and Karen. And you'll be hearing from them a little bit later on.
Awesome. So, what do we got coming up next year, Joe?
Next on our agenda is Kevin Shelley. Kevin is a professional magician with more than 20 years of performance experience. He's performed for audience as small as 3 people and as many as 2,000. Even though he's located just outside of Philadelphia in nearby Lower Salford, he's traveled up and down the East Coast and even out to Las Vegas for some of his performances. Kevin asked me before he gives you his first performance to let you know he's selling chances to win a virtual magic show for either the winner's family or the family of an essential worker. 100% of all the proceeds will be donated to local food pantries. If you want more information, if you like what you see, go to his website, kevsmagic.net.
Very
And with
cool.
that, Kevin Shelley.
Hey, Kev, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm well. How's everybody doing over there?
Oh, we're doing great, man. We're having our virtual First Friday, so, we can't be better right now. So what are we going to see here? Give us a little bit of an idea of what we're going to see.
Well, I'm very excited to be along, and thank you to everybody for having me here, and thank you to you at home. What I wanted to do was actually teach some magic tricks today. So through this quarantine, my children and I have been learning magic tricks again. One of the things that I'm always still learning and always still practicing is always trying to figure out new and exciting magic tricks. So I want to teach everybody a trick at home, especially if you'd like to get into magic. And we're going to start with a silk. Now, if you don't have a silk at home, that is okay. It's not like I had silks at home all the time growing up. All you need to do is grab a napkin or something else, and that'll work. And what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to hide something in your hand with a little bit of sleight of hand. Now, if I place a silk or napkin in my hand like this, that is called palming. Once I stand back, it looks like there is nothing in my hand, but in reality, I do have a silk right here. Now, what you want to do is you want to take your hand, hold it like so, and take the silk or napkin and tissue, whatever you have, and prepare to place it right inside your hand. You say something exciting like exciting, and you open your hand, and you can show maybe something else, such as an egg. Of course, if I step back so you can see, reach into my pocket down here, you can see we actually do have the silk. Now, I would like to show you how this trick works, but I must warn you, it will not be as exciting, but it will be a lot of fun. This is not a real egg. In fact, I picked this up at a little craft store. It's a wooden egg with a hole in it. In the magic world, we call this a wooden egg with a hole in it. There really is no other title. The other thing you need to have are 2 silks. Make sure if you are going to perform this in front of an audience that both silks are the same color. That would be a bad thing otherwise. And then you do a little setup. What I like to do is I place one of the silks, or the egg I should say, into my pocket and one of the silks into my other pocket. When I show an audience on stage this silk, I throw it in the air, let everybody look at it. This hand goes into my pocket, grabs the egg, and I'm ready to perform. One more thing, do not forget the entire time you have 2 silks here. One needs to go back down into this pocket there, and the other one is going to be in your hand. I'm going to stand here so you guys can try this at home as well. You take the egg, and you place the silk into the egg. Say something exciting such as exciting. We show everybody the egg one more time. You step back, reach into the pocket, and you can pull out one more time the red silk. Now, of course, I must warn you, if you do try a trick like this, you have to know your audience. I can get away with this on camera, but obviously with a camera behind you, it's not too exciting. If that happens, all you have to do is say a magic word such as abracadabra, and then maybe you could show the audience, of course. And we also have a regular egg, so they don't have to worry about that at all there. Thank you very much. In fact, I wanted to share one more thing as well. One thing I would encourage you all to do is support your local businesses. Check out your local libraries. I know there are a lot of virtual classes that you can do and partake in. When I was younger, I used to learn a lot of my tricks from simple books. I would get a book from the library and learn how to do card tricks, coin tricks, etc. As I've gotten older, they started having cassettes. I don't know how many people are watching remember what a cassette is. Then they advanced to CDs, and eventually they give you magic tricks now literally on podcasts. So we do have a podcast, and I haven't done this trick yet, so bear with me. But I'm going to push play, and we're all going to hear this together. It should be starting really soon. The only information I know is that I need a yellow banana, and I need a dark fabric here, a cloth, any kind of dark fabric. So we're going to use both of these and give this a whirl. Now, if you would like to be a magician, I encourage you, the only difference between you and I, just a little bit of practice. Practice makes perfect. And remember, If anything ever goes wrong, the show must go on. So we're going to try a trick live for the first time. We're going to check this out. Here we go. So follow along, everyone.
Hello, fellow magicians. Thank you for listening to Nivek Magic, the greatest podcast for real magicians. Welcome to this month's Nivek Podcast tutorial. This month's tutorial is The Mystery of the Vanishing Bandana. For this trick, you will need two props. One is a square of darkly colored fabric, and the other is a yellow bandana. Please be certain that you have both props. Ready? Fantastic! Pick up the bandana. Now, fold the bandana in half. That's right. Fold it in half. Now, fold it one more time. Take the folded bandana and hide it in your left hand. Remember to keep your hand in a natural position. This is called palming. Now that you've mastered palming, we are ready to begin. Open up the folded bandana. Show the audience it's a regular bandana by waving it up and down. If an audience member does not believe it is a real bandana, allow them to wipe their face on it. Place the bandana down and pick up the square of darkly colored fabric. Gather the four corners of the fabric together to create a makeshift bag. Now pick up the yellow bandana. Using your free hand, fold the bandana along the creases you made earlier and drop it into the folds of the fabric makeshift bag. From the outside of the makeshift bag, squeeze the bandana into a tiny little ball. What the audience didn't see is that you never really put the bandana into the fabric at all. You really kept it hidden in your left hand. Remember palming? Again, remember to keep your left hand held naturally. Now, make a magical gesture. For the grand finish, fling open the fabric and receive your well-deserved applause.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you learn magic today. So remember, the only difference between you and I is just a little bit of practice. Make sure you're well prepared. You don't want to run into a situation like that. And please support your local businesses. I'll be back on in a little bit. Thank you all very much. Woo!
That was awesome, Kev. Thank you very much.
That was great.
For more, check out kevsmagic.net. That is awesome. We can't wait to see Kev again and see what else he comes up with. So, Joe, what do we got next? We got Linda Reed coming up.
This is really exciting. The ever-popular Perkasie Farmers Market starts tomorrow. And Linda Reed has been working really hard to make sure that we have a safe, fun experience. Linda, if you're there,
hi.
Hello.
I'm
welcome.
here. Hello.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Can't wait. It's been too long. The farmers market's been down. We need a Saturday morning thing. Everybody's been cooped up. You know, what can we expect?
Well, I know everybody's looking forward to coming out, so you can expect to see all your old favorite vendors and some new products and different things to come and buy and look at. You'll see some changes. So the market is, we're operating in a socially distant way. We're asking people to wear a mask and, stay in your own family group. We're asking people to join the market and sort of walk round in one direction so that you find your vendor and shop and move along. We're saying if you can, if you have like Venmo or PayPal or something, that's the safest way to pay. But all our vendors are still taking cash and you can pay the old way, just like you did before. So we're expecting a beautiful morning tomorrow and lots of people to come out. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and I know you've done a lot of work to make sure this is a safe experience for everybody, the vendors included. Tell us a little bit about their reaction. It seems like they've been very receptive to all the things that you've asked them to do.
Yeah, definitely. So we've done a lot of conversations and Zoom calls and emails with our vendors. So everybody understands that the safety of our customers and the safety of their own staff is paramount. So everybody's been very receptive to the changes. Right now, our vendors are all food vendors, so they're all essential businesses. We did just move into yellow today, and hopefully Bucks County will move to green in 2 weeks. So we're looking at expanding the range of products that you can find at the market. So we'll be bringing in crafters and different types of goods. So the market will look even more like it used to. So that's coming soon. But for now, we're just trying out our new systems with our grocery vendor type businesses in a lovely outdoor setting. So
And
yeah,
I know
they've been very receptive.
one of the things you're asking your customers to do is to order in advance and pay in advance so they can just come and pick up their orders. How would that work?
So ideally, you would order in advance and pay in advance. All of the not all of the vendors, most of our vendors have a link to the ordering systems on the borough's website, which is perkasieborough.org. So you would need to pre-order your purchases sort of before lunchtime on a Friday. You can pay online. Some of them will let you just bring cash and pay at the market. It's the safest way to shop. I know that some of our customers are more concerned about how long they're out and about with other people. So that's really a quick and easy way of just skipping through the market. The first 45 minutes of the market is for you if you pre-ordered, and you can just run through and pick up your groceries. But you don't have to. So the rest of the market is open. You can pick up your pre-orders later, of course, and you can also shop the market until 12 noon.
Linda, do you anticipate the mechanisms of the market to change if we move into the green phase in a couple of weeks, as some people think might happen?
So really, not a lot changes for food establishments as you move from red to yellow to green. And the reason for that is they've been operating as essential businesses all along, and they'll carry on operating as essential businesses. One of the biggest changes is the number of people that you could have in one place at one time. So moving from a little group of 10 people to a bigger group of maybe 250 people. It's a big jump. So some of the changes that we might change some of the ways that people move around the market. We might not have to be so careful about social distancing as the number of people that we could have there would grow. But otherwise, I think a lot of the things that you see there would continue. We expect masks and face coverings to continue for the time being. A lot of people will still expect that they would like to pre-order and just run through. That's more convenient for a lot of people. And a lot of our seniors and people who might have underlying conditions, they can also come in that first 45 minutes. And if that proves to be popular and a need from our community, then we'll keep that going.
Now, Linda, like for some of the people who haven't gotten the chance to get out to the Perkasie's Farmers Market, as some of us have over the past couple of years, what kind of things can we expect this year? What kind of vendors can we see there? I know there's been music in the past. With everything going on right now and kind of the changes, if we come out over the next couple of weeks, what kind of stuff can we expect to see over at the Farmers Market there?
Sure. So obviously you'll find our farmers with all the farm produce, so early season produce. This year we have some really great new vendors. Nord Bread is joining us. They have a range of sourdough bread products, and they're with us every other week starting this Saturday.
Nice.
We have a new microgreen vendor, so they're the little teeny weeny, super healthy microgreens, and he's growing those right close by in Hilltown. We have a new vendor selling dog treats. From next weekend, you'll find a new person bringing a range of mushrooms and peanuts and different kinds of candy that they make. Yeah. So, and then, like I said, over the next couple of weeks, you'll start seeing, some more crafts and handmade items, and people would be able to browse a little bit more than just treating it like the grocery store. For the first couple of weeks, maybe the first month, we're not going to have a musician at the market. And the CDC requires that we take away things like, or did require that we took away things like tables and chairs and things that would encourage people to sit and, socialize for a while. So just for the first couple of weeks, we won't have those things, but we expect to reintroduce them pretty quickly as we go to green. Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. Linda, thank you very much for everything you've done on behalf of all of your loyal customers. I know how much they appreciate your hard work to get this done. If people have questions, if they have comments, what should they do?
Questions and comments, you can message us through our Facebook page. You can email me directly. You will find me at events@perkasieborough.org. Or you can email admin@perkasieborough.org, and that will also find its way to me. And I just want to give a shout out too. So our Borough Council is hugely supportive of the market and of the borough's other events, and I know that they're keen to have those running and see those return. I also want to shout out to our Parks and Recreation Director, who's hugely supportive. And this year, because of all the different things we're doing, we have a lot more volunteers involved. So I'm really grateful that those people stepped up. The community in Perkasie is wonderful. They're terrific to work with. I only ever have to ask and people show up. So we're really blessed. So thank you to all of those people.
Well, great. Good luck tomorrow. We look forward to another great summer.
And thank you for coming down and, kind of giving us a little bit of a preview of what we're going to see tomorrow morning.
Thank you for having me. We're excited. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, guys, so next up, we're actually going to do a little bit of a musical interlude. We're trying to do a variety show idea here, keeping things going. And we're going to have a local musician, Mike Golden, with Rollin' and Tumblin'. And they're going to do a song for us. And I have to do a shameless self-promotion. It's from one of our episodes of Sunday Sessions, which we tape here in Perkasie, down at PBR Studios. And check it out and enjoy. Thank you. We'll be back in a little bit.
Well, she's the kind of woman who doesn't fool around. You know that she sets you up, boy, just to knock you down. But she ain't worth the trouble getting black and blue. Brother, all she wants is a rough house with you. I want a rough house with you, little baby. I want a rough house with you, and I don't mean maybe. I know when you get underneath my skin, I want you up and on up and let me in. I want a rough house with you, little baby. Well, when she steps on the floor, the guys gather around. You know that every one of them, they want to lay her down. But she sees you in the crowd, oh yeah, and you ask her if it's true. Brother, all she wants is a rough house with you. I want a rough house with you, little baby. I want a rough house with you, and I don't mean maybe. I know when you get underneath my skin, I want you up and on up and let me in. I want a rough house with you, little baby. When I'm feeling lonely and I ain't got no the old motion I made you feel so bad. It's getting to the point where you can't even get mad. Show her that you got what it takes to be a tough man number two. Brother, all she wants is a rough house with you. I want a rough house with you, little baby. I want a rough house with you, and I don't mean maybe. I know way get underneath my skin. I want you open on up and let me in. I want a rough house with you, little baby. I want a rough house with you, little baby. I want a rough house with you, little baby.
All right, thanks to Mike Golden and Roland Tumblin there. So next up, we have an interview with
Stephen Dale.
Exactly. Now, I have to admit, personally, when you first told me what he had done, I thought you said he carried a rock around Perkasie. So,
Well,
you know,
a rock,
give me a
a
little
rock.
bit of an idea.
It's all the same. Anyway, Stephen Dale, a member of the Perkasie Rotary, a couple of weeks ago, he rucked through Perkasie and Sellersville for 24 straight hours, carrying 30 pounds of gear on his back. He covered 68 miles, and he raised $5,000.
Hats off to you, Stephen.
How about
Definitely,
that?
buddy.
So, Steve, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We're
We're
wonderful.
doing great today.
So tell us a little bit about how you got the idea to ruck 68 miles
Actually,
through
can
Perkasie.
I interject for one
Please.
second? Tell us what rucking is, please. Give us a little background.
Okay, yeah, rucking is it's actually a military term, and it's what they do. They carry all their gear with them, usually a backpack loaded. You know, they have weapons, etc., and they go several miles. I mean, you're talking 20 plus most of the time. Yeah, so that's kind of where the term came from, and I got into it because of a company that actually makes rucks, and they also hold events. So I was an endurance runner, and that's kind of how I came upon it.
Very
And
cool.
tell us about your involvement with the Perkasie Rotary.
Okay, so, well, you know, a lot of people in the Perkasie area probably know the Frables. If you don't know the Frables, you should. They coaxed me to come to a meeting, and, you know, anyway, I went to the first meeting, and I was like, you know, this is amazing. All the guys are there. They're awesome. We do a lot of good for the community. I mean, you'll see our names out a lot. We're trying to get our name out there, add members, and do some good for the community.
That's awesome.
Well, if your ruck is any indication of what the Perkasie Rotarians can do for the community, it's a great thing. 68 miles, is that what you thought you would be able to do? Is that more or less?
Yeah, I estimated between 50 and 70 miles. So, yeah, I was right on track. I actually accidentally paused my phone one time for a loop, so I lost 2.5 miles. But, you know, that's fine. My hope personally was to hit 100.
100 miles.
A great goal, but, yeah.
Wow.
What was the toughest thing physically for you to get through?
Probably the area between 2 and 5 a.m. was pretty tough because, you know, you get tired at that point, and it's right before the sun comes up, so you're kind of, you know, you've been several hours in the dark, and it's not really pleasant. But, you know, the other Rotary members helped me through it. They, you know, they stayed with me pretty much from about 1 a.m. Once I stopped really running hard, you know, I kind of slowed down a little bit, got a decent pace going. And, yeah, the members came out and walked with me a lap or 2 or 3 or, you know, whatever they felt like doing. They took turns, and that really encouraged me to keep going. And also, you know, took my mind off of, you know, what I was doing and any pain that I had and that kind of stuff.
So I guess there was never a time when you said, what the heck am I doing? 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm running on the streets of Perkasie with a 30-pound pack on my back. That ever cross your mind?
You always hit that point where it's like, why in the heck am I doing this? Like, I think I've done enough. Can I stop now? And then you remind yourself what you're doing it for, trying to raise money to feed the front line and just do a good thing for the community. So you push through it, and, it turns out pretty great. Sorry, Joe, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What kind of things have been done with that $5,000 that have been raised?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we have fed the Perkasie Fire Department, Perkasie Police Department, the post office today. We fed Neshaminy Manor yesterday. We also have the community at Rock Hill we're going to feed next Tuesday. Wow. Yeah, and then we're going to feed Grandview as our finale. Yeah, so, here in the next week or two. Sorry, guys, I'm not sure if we're having a connection issue or what. I didn't hear anything.
Live TV.
We're still working out some bugs. Yeah. Sorry, folks. So tell us about the Rotary.
Rotary, yeah. So it's been in Perkasie for quite a number of years. We've actually still have one member that's been in for, 40-some years, I guess. And, he's done a lot of good. He's seen a lot of good. At one point, they only had 2 or 3 members just a few years back. And they almost shut it down, but those guys, they fought through it. They kept it open until some of the newer blood came in. And, I think we're right around 20 members now, which is great. We're trying to grow the group. So anybody that's interested in helping out the community, reach out to any one of us. Check out the Perkasie Rotary on Facebook. It's a good thing to do, and it really doesn't take a lot of time. We spend one day a week at a meeting, and then, a little bit of, hour or two here and there throughout the week to do something. And occasionally, you have a service project or something like that. It takes a little bit more time. But, overall, it doesn't take a lot of time, but it makes a huge impact.
Hey, well, awesome. Thank you very much for, doing what you have done for the community. Thank the Rotary for helping out the community and everything that you guys are doing to help everything grow and take care of all the people that are out here.
Yeah, and the Perkasie Rotary is this year's sponsor of Community Day. I understand they're planning some virtual activities for communities. So check, again, their Facebook page for updates on that event. Yep, Steve, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your time today. We appreciate everything you and the Rotary have done. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Take care, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. So next up, once again, we've got Kevin coming back in to wow us with another magic trick there. So, Kevin, you still around?
I'm still here.
All right, buddy.
Hi, everybody.
So now that we've seen you crack a wooden egg and get some yolk out of it, what are you going to wow us with next?
Well, actually, I'm really excited. I've had some time on my hands, as many of us have, and I came up with a couple of new tricks I wanted to try here. First one I want to show you is a card trick, and card tricks in Magic are absolutely my favorite thing to perform. I love performing any kind of trick, but with card tricks, all day, any day. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the 4 aces here. I'm going to do this so you guys can see. We're going to go through, and we're going to take out the popular cards. There's the aces of hearts. We have the other ones. There we go, ace of clubs, ace of spades, and there should be one more as well. And there it is, the ace of diamonds. Now, everybody always asks me if I use a magic deck of cards. Honestly, I get them at Costco. I don't use any specific magic deck. I go through a lot of decks of cards, but we can make every deck magical just by drawing attention to the aces. Everybody loves aces. Everybody tends to have their favorite ace as well. For example, hopefully you guys can see this okay here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. Most of the time, people will say a diamond. When I ask them to name an ace, they'll say a diamond. We're going to get rid of that for you, though. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. That'll leave me with a spade, a heart, a club. But as you can see, there's no more diamonds. The next most popular one I hear all the time, ace of spades. Everybody loves that ace of spades. But in the same thing, we can go 1, 2, 3. Show you, of course, I have a heart, a club, but look at that. No more ace of spades. My favorite ace, without a doubt, is, well, not the ace of hearts. That's a popular one. But I like the ace of clubs. Let's get rid of that ace of hearts and leave just the ace of clubs. Now, I'm going to try to keep this in your view because I want to figure out a fun way to find all the cards. The ace of clubs is my favorite ace. And if this truly is a magical ace, you should be able to look through the whole deck and see if we can locate the other 4 aces like so. Now, hopefully you all can see this, but right in the middle, we do have 4 aces right here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in between each ace, I have one individual card. 1, 2, 3. There's your aces we can put aside. But for right now, I want to show you that we have, thank you, first responders and essential workers. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And that is how you make a deck magical. Now, thank you very much for my last trick. I want you all to bear with me. I am very excited to do this next trick. But I will caution boys and girls at home, definitely practice some magic, but do not try this trick at home. I was looking around my house trying to figure out what I might have around that we can make a trick out of. And I came up with this. You can see it literally is a pencil sharpener. It's an old pencil sharpener I had when I was younger. It happens to be a little cannon. And we're going to use this to make a little magic. So often when I perform, I do have assistants. Obviously, performing on camera, we can't use all the assistants while we're social distancing. So what I have is a piece of paper. We have a couple pieces of paper here, a cannon, and we're going to make our own assistant. So I'm going to let everybody see this carefully. Hopefully you can see a bunch of tissue paper here, and I'm going to rip off a little piece. We are going to make, ladies and gentlemen, our own, very own assistant who's going to help us out with this trick. I'm going to draw him, give him a little magic hat as well. Perfect. So this guy right here, we're going to call him Perk. This is Perk, and Perk is going to be our assistant for this next trick. So we're going to let Perk sit right there. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to draw attention to a deck of cards. As I said, card tricks are absolutely my favorite, so any kind of trick here that I'm going to make up recently will try to have card tricks as well. Now, it doesn't matter if I see the card. I want to make sure that you guys know that. I'm going to shuffle these up. We're going to make sure that we can get a card here, and that'll give us, looks like a 2 of diamonds. Obviously, I have a bunch of 2 of diamonds here, and I might have another one as well. So we're going to make this one special. Can you guys hear me in the studio? Or can I hear you as well? Excellent. Yeah. Would you give me a letter to write on this too? A big letter and a number. We'll do both there. What do you guys think?
P for Perkasie, of course.
P for Perkasie. So that could have been too obvious. So we'll go one more thing. How about a number? Any number you can think of.
6.
6. All right. So we have P6. Everybody can see that. So the odds are there are no more 2 of diamonds like that. We'll put a little squiggle on that. Anything we can to mark that. So everybody take a good look at that 2 of diamonds. Remember, I am not going to try to find your card. I know where your card is. Instead, we have someone else who's going to help us find your card. And the way we're going to lose your card is simply by cutting it. We'll just do this here. Make it even easier. There's your card one more time so everybody can see that. We're going to drop that right inside the deck because I am not worried about finding your card. In fact, if you guys recall, we are going to let Perk do all that work. Now, once again, I want to make sure and caution not to try this trick at home. I do have some of this paper here, and I'm literally going to just roll this up, making ourselves a big fuse. So one more time, we should be able to do this for the camera. We have a pencil sharpener here, as you can see, and there's a little hole in the top. I'm just going to feed this fuse right through the hole, and we should see if we can have a little human cannonball act. Now, I was originally going to have the association over there at Perkasie helped me be the cannonball act, but due to social distancing, I'm going to have to use this guy right here. Right, gentlemen?
There you
That's
go.
an idea.
Very good, very good. All right, so we do have this lined up. I'm going to rub up Perk right here, and we're going to load him into the cannon. And we are going to see if we can truly have a human cannonball stunt for the first time live on the air. All we have to do is go back to this deck of cards. Now, if you remember that your card is somewhere in this deck. I'm not going to try to find the card. In fact, I'm just going to give this a cut, and we're going to load the deck inside the box
Hey folks, thanks for hanging in there. We had a quick technical difficulty. Unfortunately, the joys of trying something new for the first time. But yet, once again, we still have with us Kevin, the master magician, who has already wowed us once. He didn't go away. He's still here. So, Kev, by all means, thank you very much, sir, for hanging in there with us during our technical difficulties.
No problem.
So, go for it.
No problem. So, for you guys at home as well, for everybody at home, I made sure I took Perk out of the cannon. So there is our Perk with her hat. And just to show you the rest of the cards, I believe, I don't know, I remember it was a diamond. Here's the rest of the deck. Just so you guys can see, we don't know where that card is. I wanted to be fair to the audience one more time. What I will do, though, is we're going to take this deck. We're going to place this in because we want to find it. I think we take one card out here. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to find your card. Going backwards a little bit. We're going to let Perk find your card. If you're just tuning in, we have a pencil sharpener here. As you can see, it is a Canon pencil sharpener. We put a little fuse right there, and boys and girls, do not try this at home. Moms and dads, be careful as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place Perk inside this cannon. We're going to line this up, and we should see a human cannonball stun live for the first time on the air. Stay tuned. Hopefully you guys remember your card. That's why I marked it there. But either way, and actually perfect. You guys can see, hopefully everybody sees that at home, that we actually burnt through the cards, the back of the deck, like so. Nice. In fact, that is a little warm. I want to see this on camera. There we go. Very good. You can see, indeed, we do have burnt through a lot of these cards. As you can see, right through all these cards. Literally, he jumped all the way through, and it looks like Perk has settled. Wait a minute. On one card right there. We have one card. And if we were to turn that around, we could see the P for Perkasie, the number 6.
Very nice.
And your 2 of diamonds. One more time, Perk. Do not try this trick at home. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much again. I am so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. Please check out my website and enjoy your day.
Kevin, thank you for being on the show with us tonight. We greatly appreciate you coming out to entertain the crowd.
Also,
it
just
was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Quick reminder that Kevin is selling chances for a virtual magic show for either the winner's family or the family of an essential worker. 100% of all the proceeds go to food pantries. If you want information, if you want to get tickets, go to Kevin's website, kevsmagic.net.
And other than that, how else could we find you? You got other ways that our viewing audience can check you out and reach you out?
I do. Absolutely. I am on Facebook. I believe the link is on your site there as well. It's Kev's Magic on Facebook, Kevin Shelley. We also have YouTube, where actually if you're at home looking for something to do, my children and I have put together learning tutorials that you can go along with at home, so you can do tricks at home as well. But feel free to check them out too. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, buddy. You have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
All right, so next up, we got one more song from the Sunday Sessions, another musical interlude from you, or for you. Our friends from Two Rocks Rye are going to play a song for us now. We'll be back with you shortly.
be somewhere no one can hear me. Wanna scream my lungs out so I can still feel me. I need it like a medicine so I don't end up this way. I can't tell you how I'm starting to save you. I can't show you how to love again. I can't tell you how I'm starting to save you. But I'll be a better man if I try. 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 I try. Circles round, round, and the same. Oh, I can't tell you how I'm starting to save you. I can't show you how to love again. I can't tell you how I'm starting to save you. But I'll be a better man if I try. Yes, I'll be a better man if I try. Yes, I'll be a better man if I try.
Hi, my name is Robin Schilling, and I'm the resident liaison with the Perkasie Town Improvement Association. And I'm standing here live at the American Heritage Credit Union to say thank you to each one of you. The way this community has come together to support one another and to support our local businesses has been so encouraging. As Father's Day and graduation is approaching, congratulations class of 2020, we wanted to let you know about an opportunity to support Perkasie, America's hometown, through buying t-shirts. Thanks to American Heritage Credit Union and Per Diem, who have partnered with Perkasie Town Improvement Association, we have these t-shirts available in both V-neck and crew neck. You can buy them online, check out our website, and have them delivered to your door, or pick them up in person at Per Diem. The money all goes straight back into your local community to bring residents and businesses together in events like this, in webinars, with advertising support, and in many more ways. So happy Father's Day, happy graduation, and happy First Friday.
Hey everyone, my name is Natalie. I'm down from the Perk. Happy First Friday. Today we're going to show you how we make one of our famous Perk martinis called the Raspberry Cosmo. Very simple, delicious, very easy to make at home if you'd like to do so yourself. So I'm going to show you how to make that. First we start with Stoli raspberry, or any kind of raspberry vodka, whatever you prefer, 1.5 ounces of that. Then we move on to the Cointreau, which is similar to triple sec. Do 1/2 ounce of that. And then we have Chambord, which is a raspberry liqueur, about 1/4 ounce of that. Then we take our fresh squeezed lemon right into the glass and top that off with cranberry juice. Take your shaker and shake that up. Pour it back into the pint glass and then right into your chilled martini glass. And down at the Perk, we like to give a little extra, so we give a sidecar with our martinis. Finish that off with a nice lemon wedge garnish and enjoy. You could easily make this at home, like I said, or come on into the Perk and we'll make one for you. We also now have mason jars to go. We have growlers to go. You can do just a draft beer to go, and of course, anything from our menu. We'd like to thank the community for all your support. We would not have made it without you guys. And we really look forward to having you back again. Thanks very much.
All right, Joe.
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty.
I'm with you. I think I want to go down to the Perk and get one of those raspberry
Couple to go.
martinis.
Couple to go.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So it's been fun tonight so far. We've had a great variety. We've had some music. We've had some magic. We've had, you know, a bunch of different great information coming down. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of looking forward. I might stop by the farmer's market tomorrow.
I can't wait. I mean, if the weather's supposed to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of the circumstances, the fact that we can be out there walking the streets is a good thing for me.
Yes, yellow is definitely a good thing for all of us businesses down here in Perkasie. We can start getting back to, you know, business and the way things were slowly, unfortunately. But, you know, we all got to do our social distancing and whatnot. But we're getting back there. We're starting to move back again. We're picking back up. And so far, it's been a great night.
So far, I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for everything, despite some technical glitches. No big deal. I'm sure everybody enjoyed what they did get to see in here.
Exactly. It's the first one. We only get better from here.
Exactly.
So, you know, we got to tune in every first Friday. Please join us. We're going to have something different each month, you know, figure out how it goes there.
Right. So we're going to finish up with a couple things. Corey, tell us about the Sunday Sessions video that we're going to see next.
All right, we're going to leave you with one other guy, Doug Cates from Doug Cates and the Dark River Band. You guys can find him sometimes over at Bishop Winery, who is usually one of our First Friday presenters down there. Businesses bringing down wine. I have to admit, I like the elephant. What's the wine with the elephant on it?
The elephant wine.
There you go. Oh, delicious. So if you guys get a chance, once Bishop opens back up, please, you know, go check them out. But you can check Doug Cates out at Bishop Winery, and that's the song we're going to kind of leave you on there. But it's not over yet. We've got a great video coming up from some of the highlights from our high school seniors. You know, unfortunately, this has been a rough year for them, and they didn't quite know what's going on, but the community's come out to support them, and we got, you know, some snippets to show how here. Anything on?
If nothing else, it'll be a memorable graduation year, right? The year that they didn't have a graduation, but they did.
None of us can say that, yes.
One other thing that we're going to do before we sign off, after the music video, we're going to hear a little message from Kim Bartels and Karen Kammerer from Remax. We're going to see the high school video. Then we're going to get a message from Kelly from Bloom Flower Company, and then I'm really excited to debut the world debut of a Perkasie video produced by David Schlatter of Total Hatch Media, who really did a wonderful job putting this together. Please stay around and see that. A tremendous tribute to the Perkasie community, to the business community, to everything that they've been through over the last couple of months, and it's a hopeful look into the future.
Tell us a little bit about it. I mean, like, I know you and David were going around to some of the businesses, letting everybody know you guys are still there. Give me a little bit of a background.
We just went out with his video camera one day and just asked people to say something to the community.
Awesome.
And everybody that we approached was more than happy to do it. So grateful for everything that the community has done for them during these difficult times. And again, looking forward to the future. We moved into the yellow phase today. We hear that maybe green's coming in about 2 weeks. It's not the be-all, end-all, but it is another step forward.
Right, fingers crossed. You can see them there.
And so let's get to it.
All right. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next month.
I think I was 18 when I wrote this song. I like it.
Take the fires and turn them to wind and blow them away, away from me. Grab the smoke and cover what they've done. While we wait here, wasting away for our knight in shining armor. Maybe it's time we all gave it a try. But what do I know? What do I know? I only hope it's me in the end, yeah. I only hope it's me in the end. It's building up inside, so let's them out to breathe. Don't let it choke you down, send some strength to me. Hand me my sword and shield, I'll leave this place and do it myself. Now you see it's gonna be me. But what do I know? But what do I know? I always hope it's me in the end. Yeah. I only hope it's me in the end. No time to fear what's ahead. I've gotta conquer what dwells in me. No use trying to stop me now. I'm going through to prove a point. It's about time someone took some authority. But what will happen to me? But what do I know? But what do I know? I only hope it's me in the end. Yeah. I only hope it's me in the end.
Around the world, we are RE/MAX.
Representing millions of communities just like yours.
We are your local real estate offices and agents, but most importantly,
we are your community members, friends, neighbors, and family members.
The world has changed,
and so have each of us.
We will continue to do our part
and come together every day to better serve our communities.
But right now,
we'd like to recognize the real heroes rising around us.
Our doctors, our nurses, the hospital staff, and sanitation cleaners.
Our police, firefighters, dispatchers, first responders, and EMTs.
Our government workers and military.
Our grocery clerks, delivery drivers, and mail carriers.
Teachers, the administrators, and all the parents for doing their best.
Our transit workers and volunteers.
We see you.
We thank you.
And together, we will rise above.
Hey guys, how are you? It's Kelly from Bloom Flower Company. I just wanted to send a big congratulations to all of our graduating seniors of the class of 2020, all of our tenured seniors. You guys have really just been through an unprecedented time, and you will have lots of interesting stories to tell. And I just wanted to really congratulate you guys on all of your accomplishments this year and how well you all worked through this pandemic. On another note, I also wanted to say a big happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Father's Day is this month in June, and I know that there has been a lot of different family dynamics going on lately through the pandemic. You might be a dad that's now working from home with your kids. You might be a dad who has a grad this year, who has had some interesting events for sure. So I just wanted to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there that have definitely stepped up and helped through these unprecedented times as well. So to all the dads and grads, happy Father's Day and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Chris with Eric and Christopher. We are open making masks, closed to the public, but open. We're sewing masks, and a portion of our online sales of the mask and some of our Life is Better local products we're donating to Meals for the Front Line.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan from Emerald Carpet and Flooring, and I just want to thank you guys, everyone around the township, for your continued support and encouragement throughout this whole thing.
Hi everyone, Michelle Shire here with Pretty and Workspace in Perkasie. Unfortunately being completely closed down for a while, but we're really looking forward to getting back to normal.
Hey Perkasie, remember that yoga is essential and yoga is not canceled and community is not canceled. We're just doing it a little bit differently here in Perkasie.
Hey Perkasie, thanks for investing your time with Friends of Financial Solutions. Look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, hi, my name is Eric. I'm the general manager at the Perkasie McDonald's. We're still open for business. Hope to see you soon.
Hey Fox community, we're so happy for all your support. We're so grateful for every order. I'm actually inside right now packing up your orders, ready for curbside delivery and to get the products right to your door. We're so grateful for every single order. Thank you so much.
Hi, we're Donna and Bree and Missy from Boeing, and oops, that was Lily. And we're sorry we can't be teaching classes right now. We really miss you guys and can't wait to get back. Hopefully we'll be able to do camps. Otherwise, we'll see you in the fall. Bye, see ya.
Hello, I'm Anne Marie, the office manager here at Burdick's Cleaning. Together we're facing an unprecedented situation, and we're so thankful to see the Perkasie community work together to support one another.
Dave from Ragtops and Roasters here in Perkasie. We are working with a limited crew, coming back after COVID, finishing up some projects, taking in some new projects hopefully in a couple weeks, and look forward to driving in the spring. That's pretty much all we can do these days. And looking forward to getting out and servicing the British cars and the British car community in this area.
Hi, I'm John Stemler, brewmaster of Free Will Brewing Company on Walnut Street up from the Perk. We are open for takeout. We are doing online pre-orders. You can do walk-in sales. We can do curbside. We are also now shipping to the entire state of Pennsylvania. We can't wait till the Perkasie tap room is back open for customers to come in and sit down and have a beverage inside or amongst the brewery and out front.
We're hunting for connoisseur. You pick a rock and then you go home with it and paint
leave it with you, and then you hide it and write something on the back of it.
Hi, I'm Kathy from Perkasie Florist, and we just wanted to thank our community for all your support during these difficult times. We appreciate your orders and having the connection between your family and friends during these occasions where you're not able to be together. We hope to open up our retail store soon. We thank you very much and look forward to serving you soon.
Hi, I'm Kim Morale, the owner of C&C. This is Tammy. Hi. And we're getting ready to open our patio. It's going to be a little bit different. It won't be your normal.
Well, hello Perkasie. We're ready to get back to seeing your smiling faces come in here every day. After 38 years of opening a business every day, it's pretty sad for me to just still look and see a sign that says we're closed but we're still awesome. We'd like you to have a healthy and safe life right now, and as soon as you can come out, we'll be here to serve you. So we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.
Brewery keep up with our brand. Right now is the most exciting time ever to be in manufacturing.
Hey hon, I think we're out of syrup.
All right, we can get some at the Q-Mart.
That really understand what it is the vision is.
Penn Community Bank has engaged through financial contribution.
I'm Todd Tucker, owner of TNT Amusement Center.
My name's Ben Shearer. I work for Highline Off-Road. We do aftermarket Jeep parts.
What was it like with the Walk-Through History app?
To print stuff back in the day, you had to set each individual letter by hand.
Billing, dental hygiene, extractions.
He has a good wrestling mind. He's great with the talent.
We're the ones that go take care of it. People call us Ghost Fellas.